Good morning, everybody. Kevin here from Watch This with Joe and Kevin. In the middle of the night / early morning, thought I'd get up and check out From Here to Eternity. Obviously, one of the considered one of the great American films. I'm mostly familiar with the same thing everyone else who's never seen the movie's familiar with, the beach scene of, I believe it's Burt Lancaster kissing. I don't know who he's kissing, with the waves crashing in. Anytime you see a montage of, on any award show or anything of great American cinema, that scene seems to be kind of like sandwiched in between, 1930s King Kong on top of the Empire State Building and Peter Finch yelling, "I'm mad as hell, I'm not going to take it anymore." But other than that, I don't know a whole lot about this movie. When I pulled it up, it's been recommended several times on Patreon. When I pulled it up on Google to see where to stream it and how long it is, I caught some of the cast. Obviously, again, Burt Lancaster, but also Frank Sinatra, the great Donna Reed, Montgomery Clift, who honestly, I didn't go through his IMDb or anything, but I'm not sure if I've seen Montgomery Clift in anything prior to this. Deborah Kerr is in this, right? Oft Academy Award nominated. I think the only thing of hers I've seen is The King and I many, many years ago. So this will be a new experience, I believe, in several of these actors. I've seen Lancaster in a couple of things. Most recently, we've watched him on Local Hero, a very underappreciated film on this channel. But yeah, I've been really excited to check this out. Like I said, I'm probably going back to high school. I've seen, that beach clip that just kind of seems to show up everywhere. You always have to wonder how fun that scenes like that are to shoot. You see him laying on the beach kissing, and the wave crash in, and it's like, I wonder if that really sucked, having the water actually hit them and everything. But they sold it really well, apparently, for the 5 seconds of the movie that I've seen. But at any rate, I think this might be a war movie, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Other than that, I know very little about it. I don't know if it's based on a novel or other source material. So this really is a largely blind watch on my part, beyond obviously knowing the name and knowing this is considered one of the great classics of American cinema. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on in. Oh, is it American cinema or is it British cinema? Because there's, some... I don't know if this is actually American or a British film. I guess we'll see. I'll go ahead and jump in. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. And give a special thank you to all of our super patrons: AB, Actuarial Lurker, Balazs Foldes, Derek Peterson, MTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Jojo Potato, Natasha Norris, NJ, Sudugunda Varapu, Trey Contreras, Warpanda47, Wolfgang Wolf, Yannick from Montreal, Torgil Lingstad, Matthew Jones Carter, Lindsay Swift, and Squix. Thank you so much, guys. I'm very grateful always when you're here with us. In the description below, you'll see a link to our Patreon page, full-length watch-alongs, where we are way ahead on Patreon of where we are on YouTube. You can have to sync and watch along your own source material due to copyright law. Triumphant music to start. Okay, looks military, actually. So, yeah, looks like a war movie. I don't know how much. I mean, South Pacific's a war movie, technically. Oh, Jack Warden's in this. He had quite a long and distinguished career himself. Okay, so Hawaii 1941, so this might have to do with the bombing of Pearl Harbor in here.
Hey, Maggio, hello.
There's Frank.
You quit the Bugle Corps?
Yep.
For here? This outfit they can give back to General Custer.
Yeah?
I mean, it may suck there, but at least you're in Hawaii.
This here's a rifle outfit, Pruitt. You ain't supposed to enjoy yourself before sundown.
Yeah, it would be a lot different than the Bugle Corps.
You the best bugler they got on this whole island.
That's true. Sir, Private Robert E. Lee Pruitt.
Robert E. Lee Pruitt.
If I like a soldier, he can get to be a non-commissioned officer quicker here than anywhere else.
Pruitt, you was a corporal in the Bugle Corps. You took a bus to buck private to transfer to an infantry outfit.
It was a personal matter.
That's up to the company commander to decide.
Yeah, that's really true.
The top kick had a friend who transferred in from another outfit. The next day he was made first bugler over me.
I'm the regimental boxing coach, you know.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, sir, I quit fighting. Maybe you heard about what happened with Dixie Wells?
You might as well say stop war because one man got killed.
Oh, no, that's not the same thing.
Looks to me as if you're trying to acquire a reputation as a lone wolf, Pruitt. I've got to go into town. Anything else for me today, Sergeant?
Company fund report's got to be made out. It's due tomorrow.
You make it out. If there's anything that has to go in this afternoon, sign my name.
Strangling his own spit if he didn't have me around here to swab his throat out for him.
Yeah, I kind of get that. You do my job for me vibe.
You know what you did just now when you turned down Dynamite Holmes? You put your head in the noose. This place is getting to be like the Royal Hawaiian Hotel.
Who is that?
She's Captain Holmes' wife.
You'll fight, Pruitt. You'll fight because Captain Holmes wants to be Major Holmes.
These all seem like superfluous issues to a military unit.
Listen, not around here, but when I soldiered to Fort Bliss with Holmes, I heard plenty about this lady, plenty. Okay, not me, but I know some of the guys she played around with, so don't tell me.
I like how that was framed with. They really gave her time during the dialogue to move.
Anything I can do for you?
No, thanks.
I'd be glad to help.
Okay.
Karen.
Well, your tension really changed there, didn't it? So this is not a grand marriage.
Well, if you'd spend less time buttering generals and more time with your company, maybe you'd get that promotion.
Company takes care of itself. I had some business to attend to. At Kaneohe.
I have no right to inquire into your actions. That was our agreement.
Then why bring it up?
Because I wanted you to know I'm not as stupid as you maintain all women are.
So this is not a real marriage then?
No longer any of my business how many women you go out with, is it?
Okay, yeah.
But I wish you could just be honest about it once.
How many times do I have to tell you it was an accident?
Was he talking about an affair? Did he just call an affair an accident? Maybe not. I thought they were talking about affairs. I don't know. I wonder if we're going to have the Pearl Harbor attack in this. It's obviously around the time, or if it's going to end before that, if it's really focused at all, or if the war's just kind of background.
We're the company boxers. Box as good as you used to, we'd be a cinch this year.
You know talk now, but out in the field with us, you sing different songs.
Listen, the guy don't have to fight if he don't want to without getting kicked around.
I told Holmes, and I'm telling you, I ain't fighting. You guys want to put the screws on? Go right ahead. I can take anything you can dish out.
You don't scare easy, do you, Pruitt? Guess you never seen a bunch of them get together and give a man a treatment.
Still too young for you.
What's the deal with him, anyway?
Does it get that cold in Hawaii at night? I've never been.
I'll make it tough on you. But he'll draw himself a line he thinks fair and he won't come over. All I know is he's the best soldier I ever saw.
Good exposition set up there. Wondering where this was shot.
Pruitt, this is a drill, not a picnic. Get in step!
Oh, so they're just going to ride him to ride him? Maybe I'll box now.
Pruitt, you march like a drunken goony bird. I gotta teach you how to drill. A trail forward, march. Half left, march.
Assemble your weapons. All right, start.
Yeah, see, I thought his marching was completely fine, so this was just singled out harassment. Obviously, he can assemble his rifle quickly.
Your rear sight's way off. 7 laps around the track, double time, and keep this rifle at high port.
This is just going to be the thing from now on for this poor guy.
Long thrust! Who? Ha! Maybe 7 more laps will teach you to watch yourself.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
I saw what you did.
So they both have to.
Telling you, Top, she's nothing but trouble. You better keep your mind off what you're thinking. What do you want to do, wind up in Leavenworth?
Yeah. I'm sure there are plenty of other women they have access to in Hawaii. Is this his house, or is this their house? Okay. A bold move.
Well, if it isn't Sergeant Warden. If you're looking for the captain, he isn't here.
I got some papers that's important for him to sign. I could use a drink myself.
The liquor's there, Sergeant, in the cabinet.
You know, he was like a vampire. He waited to be invited in before he came in. Good for him.
I just hate to see a beautiful woman going all to waste.
Waste, did you say? I know several kinds of waste, Sergeant. You're probably not even remotely aware of some of them.
This is really good, snappy dialogue.
You're doing fine, Sergeant. You probably only got one thing wrong. The lady herself. She's a washout, if you know what I mean. And I'm sure you know what I mean.
I'm leaving. Isn't that what you want?
I got that sense.
I don't know.
I assumed with the washout line she meant that I'm no good for you anyway. There's no point. That's a huge risk. I mean, that's court-martial worthy right there.
Come on, buddy boy. We're going to town. We just dress up in civvies and we're as good as the rest of the world, ain't we? Then we go to a place of which I am a member. The new Congress Club. Girls. You got any prejudices against girls?
Come on, you're going to hit the town with Frank Sinatra. What could be better?
Lever tells me benign the captain's wife like a hound dog at hunting time. She took up with a lot of men back there at Fort Bliss.
Well, I wouldn't put stock in stories like that.
I really wouldn't either.
'Cause I was one of them myself.
Oh.
Not for long, though.
I didn't think you were coming.
Why not? I ain't late.
Okay, looks like they might have actually shot in Hawaii here.
I never went in much for back alley loving.
Take it easy.
You probably think I'm a tramp.
What started all this anyway? Taking a chance on 20 years in Leavenworth for making dates with the company commander's wife?
Well, on the other hand, I've got a bathing suit under my dress.
Her character is really well written. I don't know what to make of her. Everything seems to be conflicting stories versus what we're seeing of her.
They are, sweetie pie. Dues all paid up. Private Robert E. Lee Pruitt.
Oh, they've been drinking for a minute.
Mrs. Kiffer, ma'am, you have my solemn word. Your future will be safe with us.
That's Borgnine. He is definitely not playing a piano.
Don't tell me the princess is your style.
Hi. You busy?
That dress is a nice contrast to what everybody else is wearing. That's really well done.
I haven't seen you in here before.
Haven't been in here before.
Well,
I'm a 30-year man. I'm in for the whole ride.
I liked you the minute I saw Annette bringing you in.
I have never seen her in a role like this.
Why don't you knock it off, buddy, or put a mute in that thing? I'll play loud as I want, you little... Wait right here for me, will you?
Yeah, sure.
Who that guy is?
What do I care who he is? Who is he?
Fatso Judson, sergeant of the guard at the stockade. Telling you, let him alone. I seen him nearly murder a guy once. He likes it.
I see you've caught the scent of a lesser stag.
I thought you were gonna wait.
Bill here was telling me about surfboarding.
Hello, friend. The air in here seems to have gotten lousy, hasn't it? I noticed that. Listen, fella.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, you got blocked by Sinatra there. It'd be pretty funny if when they were shooting this, it was like 50 degrees.
That was a terrible way you acted.
Maybe I was jealous.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, what do you think Mrs. Kipfer hires us for? She pays us to be nice to all the boys. They're all alike.
We may seem all alike. We ain't all alike.
Let's go up to Mrs. Kipfer's parlor and sit there. She lets us use it sometimes for somebody special.
And you're not mad?
No, I'm not mad.
Because if you're still mad, I'd just rather we call the whole thing off.
Very direct and to the point. Well, here we are. There it is. Again, I've never been to Hawaii. I wonder how easy it is to find like private beach time, since with so much public beaches.
Nobody ever kissed me the way you do.
Nobody?
How many men do you think there've been?
I wouldn't know.
That's a weird conversation they're having.
Maybe I already know. What about when you and Holmes were back at Fort Bliss? Did you ever hear of a soldier named Stark?
See, you start these conversations and they go off the rails.
I had to go and forget you were like all the rest of them.
Only it's true, ain't it?
He is coming on awfully hard to a married woman to be this self-righteous.
I'd only been married to Dana 2 years when I found out he was cheating. By that time, I was pregnant. I thought I had something to hope for.
This particular scene is shot in front of a screen, isn't it?
He was drunk when he came in at 5 a.m. I begged him to go for the doctor, but he fell on the couch and passed out. The baby was born about an hour later. Of course, it was dead. And one more thing. No more children. Sure, I went out with men after that.
How about a big fat apology, too? That was a really cool transition from the waves to the smoke.
I had a boyfriend. He just married a girl suitable for his position. After 3 years of going around with me. In another year, I'll be back home with a stocking full of money. And I'll be all set for life.
I didn't hear those sounds of combat, so I thought you might want a drink. You've been hogging the whiskey, Angelo.
No, thanks, I don't drink. I think it's a weakness.
I grant you that. Hey, what are you gonna do, marry this guy?
You need this more than I do. Tomorrow you'll be back with the treatment.
Yeah.
What's the treatment?
Some of the guys put me over the jumps because I don't want to fight.
Well, why should you have to box?
That's a really great question.
I used to work out with this guy, Dixie Wells. People on the outside had their eye on him. He was gonna come out of the army and go right up to the top. I caught him with a no more than ordinary right cross.
And that freak injuries happen in boxing and sports.
He was in a coma for a week, and only the thing was that he was blind. Well, I went to see him at the hospital a couple of times, and he started to cry. Seeing tears coming out of those eyes, I couldn't see anything.
Man, that was a really good scene. That was really well written.
Holmes spoke to his boxers last night. From now on, it's no holds barred. They aim to run you right in the stockade if they got to.
Keep going in a straight line, Pruitt.
Yeah, put him through
Keep
the mud.
going.
Are they going to get him in the ring? I really feel like he's pretty staunch on this. Oh.
Clean up the mess, Pruitt. Come on, clean it up.
Clean it up yourself.
Yeah.
You owe Sergeant Galovich an apology.
I don't think so, sir. I think Sergeant Galovich owes me an apology.
Have this man roll a full field pack, extra shoes and helmet, take a bicycle and hike him up to Coley Pass and back.
Better than cleaning up that mess, I would say.
Go ahead, Pruitt, and have a cigarette. I don't like this any more than you do.
I bet not. At some point, don't people just stop respecting this weasel? Boxing or no boxing?
Sergeant, prepare court-martial papers. Insubordination to a non-commissioned officer.
This sucks.
Well, I was just thinking, sir, it's too bad you're going to lose a good middleweight. But even if he gets just 3 months, he'll still be in the stockade when the boxing finals come up. You could double up on company punishment, sir.
I'll throw the book at him.
Yes, sir. If you think that's the way to do it.
Nice. He actually just saved him from jail.
Nice going, Sarge.
At least everyone off the boxing team knows this is crap.
How long are you guys gonna keep breaking it off on that kid Pruitt? I'm getting sick and tired watching you being a stooge for Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you ain't going to see it much longer. If Holmes had let me, I'd transfer out of here tomorrow.
They set the story up so well, and other than the possibility of obviously the attack, I don't know how any of this ends for any of these characters. It's really well done.
You got a right to take your case to the Inspector General. Any soldier has, even a plain dog face.
See, that's good. He should.
How long is it since they let you go into town?
6 weeks.
It's liable to be 6 years.
Well, why don't you learn to play the bugle?
That'd be so loud to be that close to him. You know, whoever was actually playing the bugle, that really rocked.
Who's the broad? It's my sister.
Don't! Whoa.
Dirty.
If you all want to fight, take it outside.
Nobody's going to do nothing. Anybody does any killing around here, I'll do it. Drop that knife.
I never noticed before, Burt Lancaster's a big man.
Guys like you end up in the stockade sooner or later. I'll show you a couple of things.
Everyone's just chill after, like, two guys are about to murder each other.
I'm glad he stopped it.
Yeah, I bet.
A good man.
You keep it. Keep it for a souvenir. Did you stand a weekend pass?
Yeah. Could I stay? What about Holmes?
Don't worry about Holmes. He signs anything I put in front of him without reading it.
And he lets you sign his own stuff, too, sometimes.
I hear you gone dippy over some dame down at the new Congress Club.
Lorene.
Beautiful name.
Well, he's earning everybody's respect by taking it.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-da-da-dum. Dee-da-da-dum.
What's holding you up? Let's get going.
Talcum powder and Chattanooga choo-choo.
Maggio, get ready for guard.
What? I got a pass.
Not anymore. Anderson's sick. You're on guard.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
I sure never figured in you're giving me the runaround. Look, Maggio's gonna be at the Calico Inn later. Ain't there no way you can get out of here?
I work here, you know. After all, can't you understand?
I mean, she is at work.
It is such a rush, isn't it?
Yeah.
You are coming, Lorene.
In a minute. I'm sorry.
How do you think I feel? I may not get another pass for months.
Yeah, that's true.
But forget it. Lorene's busy. Lorene has got work to do. Lorene's sorry.
Oh, stop calling me Lorene. My name's Alma.
Alma?
Yes, Alma Burke. Mrs. Kipfer picked Lorene out of a perfume ad. She thought it sounded French.
This script is really good.
How'd you get away?
I told Mrs. Kipfer I was sick.
I love the Army.
It's some of the people he has to work for.
Man loves a thing, that don't mean it's gotta love him back. If it weren't for the Army, I wouldn't have learned how to bugle. That's a mouthpiece that I used when I played at Taps at Arlington. The president was there.
That's cool.
I've been at 3 bars and I put a dent in all 3 of them.
Yeah, you're looking.
Hey, coming out, fellas. The Terry Gimbel's basement. Snake Eyes.
They only gave you an overnight pass?
No pass at all. They put me on guard duty, but old Angelo, he foxed them.
You walked off guard?
I checked in and I checked right out again.
You better go.
That sucks. For both of them. All 3 of them.
Let's get out of here before we get in trouble, okay?
And put his lousy hands in his lousy pockets on a lousy street.
So he likes the Army a lot less.
Will you wait for me? I'll get a cab.
Yeah, sure.
Will you wait?
Yeah, you get a cab.
Oh, no.
Hey, MPs! Come and get me, you guys. Here I am.
There's a court-martial coming. Is this how they get him to box, to save him from a court-martial?
Yes, sir. I'll have his things in order. You got it. 6 months.
Yeah, and with Borgnine there.
Gimbel's basement couldn't hold me, neither can no lousy stockade.
Shut up.
Hello, tough monkey.
I'll have another key made for you. You can use it anytime you want to. Even
Okay.
when I'm not here.
Everybody's fortunes are turning very quickly.
This is like being married, ain't it?
It's better.
I assume that Sinatra's being tortured and tortured and tortured right now. You know, if we do have the attack in this movie and her husband dies, that solves a lot of problems for everybody. Time to run.
Let's get out of here. Don't look around.
Can't go on like this much longer.
Kind of what I was thinking.
Holmes will probably give you a divorce, but he'd never let me transfer out of his outfit.
There is a way. You've got to become an officer. You can take the new extension course, the one they passed last May. Then I could divorce Dana and marry you.
I hate officers. I've always hated officers.
You don't have to...
You're probably not even in love with me.
You're crazy. I wish I didn't love you. I'll probably make the lousiest officer in this man's army you ever saw.
I think he'd be much better than his boss.
I want to marry you.
You're a funny one.
Yeah, she just said that this is better than being married.
If I can swing sergeant stripes by then, they'll let me go back to the States.
How do you expect to become a sergeant under that Captain Holmes of yours?
I'll fight.
No, you're not going to fight.
It'll be worth it.
But back in the States, it might be different.
Yeah, that looked loaded, for sure.
I won't marry you because I don't want to be the wife of a soldier. Because I want to be proper. Then I'm going to go back to my hometown in Oregon, and I'm going to build a house for my mother and myself. Then I'll meet the proper man with the proper position.
I hope you can pull it off.
Yeah, she said that very detestably.
I do mean it when I say I need you. Because I'm lonely.
Nobody ever lies about being lonely.
I want to know who he is and where you met him.
I'm not going to tell you.
You can't expect to know how I feel about a thing like this.
I wonder why men feel so differently about it than women.
I'm telling you, that is such a great point.
Fatso's really got it in for Maggio. He's using a billy, too. You know how Maggio's taking it? He just keeps spitting in Fatso's eye.
Well, boxing finals next month, December 15th. You've still got time to help us win the championship.
I ain't gonna move around you again.
Something tells me you need a lesson, Pruitt.
Oh, leave him alone, Ike. He's in my detail now. You're going to get in trouble if you fight around here. Get back to work.
Get out of the way!
Here we are. Come on. Get in the fix once. Come on. We'll get in. Come on.
He's not throwing any punches back. He's just taking it.
They're fighting outside, sir. Galovich looks like he's going to murder him, sir.
I'll take care of it.
This guy sucks so hard. Yeah, he's about to lose it.
Why doesn't that officer stop that fight? What's his name, Major?
Captain Holmes, sir.
Okay, yeah, this looks bad for him. Good.
What started this?
Pruitt refused order I gave him. Talked back and started a fight.
I'm sorry, sir, but Private Pruitt's not to blame. Sergeant Galovich started it.
He's right, sir. Pruitt done nothing.
Yes, sir. Galovich started it.
Let's forget it. Let's get back to our jobs.
So Pruitt was going to be in trouble.
If you guys think this means I'm stepping into a ring, you're wrong.
You better put some iodine on them cuts.
See, everyone's just kind of starting to respect him now.
Took my daughter to town Tuesday.
This is a really cool progression, you know, of how, like, everyone's kind of, you know, come around on him very slowly.
I'm gonna sleep like I'm dead.
Just playing the mouthpiece.
Who goes there? A friend. Advance, friend, and be recognized.
Well, go ahead and get a little drink.
Sit down, I got a bottle.
I gotta hand it to you, kid, the way you beat up old Galovich this afternoon. Too bad they gotta get you sooner or later.
I don't know. I thought the captain got himself in some hot water there, maybe.
I don't think I could have got up anyway.
Everyone had to do a lot of drunk acting in this movie.
Can you see me as an officer?
Yeah, I can see you as an officer. A man should be what he can do.
He escaped? Oh, no.
I escaped just like I said. In the back of a truck, on the top. Only the tailgate opened up, Prue, about a mile back, and I fell out in the road. They're gonna send you to the stockade, Prue.
No, they ain't gonna send me to the stockade.
Watch out for Fatso.
God, this is dark.
He's dead.
Oh, my God. There's a lot of corruption in this movie.
I'll bet you that's Pruitt.
What an image. Oh. Yeah, I get this impulse. I really do.
You want to see me about something?
Let's step around the corner where we can talk. Remember Maggio?
Yeah, real tough monkey.
You killed him.
Did I?
Oh, my God. Look at his knives.
See this knife?
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
the one you
knife.
pulled on Maggio.
These guys are very casual with knife play. Oh, I don't like the way this is going with the way this is shot. Only one person's crawling out of here. I didn't feel like that was fatal, but who knows?
What's happening?
Oh! He's in a lot worse shape than I thought he was.
Prue.
Don't worry, don't worry. I ain't gonna die.
Pruitt's still absent. How long are you gonna carry him present, Top? I just mentioned it.
Well, don't mention it.
So he's covering for him.
It was found that Captain Holmes has been guilty of indefensible cruelty to the aforesaid Private Pruitt.
Good.
Write a letter of resignation. Have it on my desk this afternoon. The quicker you're out of the Army, the better for everybody.
Wow.
Especially the Army.
I mean, I agree. This is definitely justice served.
If you want to remain non-coms, you'd better snap into it. From now on, no man's going to earn his stripes by boxing. About Sergeant Galovich.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Galovich is now Private Galovich. Put him in charge of the latrine.
I think the company commander made a wise decision, sir.
I do too.
Yes, the parcel has already arrived.
I've got to see you, Milt. It's important.
I like how he said the parcel's already arrived and the new captain knew exactly what he meant, knew it was a private conversation, and smiled and took off. That was really good.
He's sailing next week. He wants me to go with him. When do you think you'll get your commission?
I didn't put it in.
Oh.
Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else. I thought it was a guy from our company. Pruitt, the kid I was telling you about.
You don't have to become an officer now, Milt, now that Dana's out of the Army. You just don't want to marry me.
I don't want you to go back to Holmes.
I don't want to either, but I am.
We'll see each other again. Somewhere.
Will you?
Of course we will.
No, that's denial right there.
Still no clue in the fatal stabbing of Staff Sergeant James R. Judson. Did you hear me?
I don't think drinking's going to help. He's injured, right?
To the memory of Robert E. Lee Pruitt.
I don't think this is what she signed up for with you either. Oh, is this it?
Sure look pretty over them mountains.
Okay. God, this looks so good.
This is a real attack, not a maneuver. The Japanese are bombing Pearl Harbor.
Get BARs and ammunition from the supply room and get up on the roof. I want every man to get his rifle, go to his bunk, and stay there. And I mean stay there. There'll probably be Japs in your lap before night. Now get moving, we're wasting time.
I mean, yeah, they wouldn't know that they weren't actually. There wasn't actually a following invading force. It's just a bombing. Is this stock footage that they're using for most of this? I assume so.
I don't care. I can't issue any live ammunition without a signed order from an officer.
But the captain ain't here, you jerk.
I'm sorry. No order, no ammo.
What's the matter, you blind? Give me the key.
I gotta obey my orders, Tom.
Okay, I'll see you get a medal. Bust it down, boys.
I warned you.
Yeah, that was stupid. The film quality is way different, so I'm assuming that they didn't like use miniatures and make any of this or whatever the process was. This very much feels like they were using actual stock footage from the attack or similar attacks. It works though, very much so.
Put that stuff over there.
Here they come, boys. You got him, Pete. You got him. I got him. You got him.
My God, look at that.
Blackout and curfew restrictions will be rigidly enforced.
Where are you going?
I gotta go back to company.
The company? But you can't. You're not well yet. Besides, you're AWOL. They'll throw you in the stockade.
Take care of me. I'll be all right once I get back.
But you'll never make it. There's patrols all over. Oh, Prue, don't go.
I think she might actually love him now.
We can even get married.
Okay.
If you go now, I'll never see you again. I know it.
Okay, man, these guys and their sense of duty here.
What do you want to go back to the Army for?
What do I want to go back to the Army for? I'm a soldier.
Saboteurs is what worries me.
Yeah, but they're operating all over these islands.
That was the rumor anyway. It's interesting. I never really knew that there was like a... I mean, it makes sense that there was a concern about a threat of a following invasion force.
Oh! Oh!
Keep running!
Oh!
Oh my God, that sucks.
Do you know this man, Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
Was this man a friend of yours?
Yes, sir.
Then why didn't he halt?
He was always a hardhead, sir. You just couldn't play it smart, could you? Funny thing is, there ain't gonna be any boxing championships this year.
What's the matter with you guys? Ain't you ever seen a dead man? Let's get this body out of here. We ain't got all night.
It's very beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, these two together.
You see, my fiancé was killed on December 7th. He was a bomber pilot. He was awarded the Silver Star. They sent it to his mother.
What?
She wrote me she wanted me to have it. He was named after a general.
Yeah, that part's
Robert
true.
E. Lee. Pruitt. Isn't that a silly old name?
I'm kind of surprised that the actual bombing of Pearl Harbor, because of the timing from the start of the movie, revealed, obviously, was just like the last 10 minutes of the movie. It makes sense that it would be at the end. I mean, the Michael Bay Pearl Harbor movie was kind of the same thing, except it was like the last hour after a significantly worse movie. Yeah, you would think after, this movie, which was utterly fantastic, the Bay Pearl Harbor movie, as derivative as it was, could have at least tried to be good. I mean, I guess I tried a love triangle angle on it, but this the muddy lives of the characters actually was so much treated so much better. The characters were so much deeper and stronger. I mean, the character of Pruitt, really complex guy. Really, all of them. The messy situations were a lot more in depth and layered than than I expected to be. Because again, I thought as we started the movie, this was going to kind of be a war movie, and it absolutely was not at all. It was largely an army movie and a life outside of wartime in the army movie, and how there are good officers and bad officers, and good people to work with and for, and bad people to work with and for, and sometimes the chain of command works, and sometimes the chain of command is absolutely the problem. And we saw some of all of that here, but this was really compelling character story, sort of leading up to a small resolution having to do with the attack on Pearl Harbor, but not much, right? Other than, you get to the end and that happens, and it kind of really strips away a lot of the smaller issues that were facing characters prior to the war, and like priority shift, right? Everything you thought was important before this day all of a sudden seems trivial, and maybe it is, but that's obviously how life works. Something horrible happens to anybody, and everything that was important before that seems trivial whenever a crisis happens, and this is absolutely a crisis. It was really great to see how Pruitt and Sergeant Worden kind of handled that, with the same level of commitment to who they are as soldiers. There was a lot of mirroring between those two characters that worked really well. One of them had obviously it was in a position to have a lot more power than the other, but neither of them really got to do what they wanted outside of being soldiers, and their duty kind of preempted a lot of what they wanted their lives to be outside of that. For both of them, neither of them really got what they wanted. I guess ultimately Sergeant Worden at the end kind of did. He didn't want to get married. I love you, but I love the Army more, and I think she was right about that. But really, great performances all the way around. I do feel like the beach scene, you have the kissing in the water. Sure, it was a great visual. Maybe it was titillating at the time. I'm not really sure. Or super romantic to have the waves crashing over him. But I really felt like the dialogue after that about what she had gone through, the captain's wife, I felt like probably the strongest scene of the movie. That in the taps, the playing of taps, after Maggio died. But man, those were really, really strong scenes in terms of both writing, direction, camera work, and of course the performances from the two actors really crushed that. This was very well cast, all the way throughout, kind of an ensemble movie, you know. And again, I know I don't want to keep going back to it because it's a terrible movie to compare it to, but I really do feel like the Pearl Harbor movie was kind of super derivative of this and really tried to rip this off in a lot of like, you know, let's have a human drama set against the backdrop of an impending war, and you know, bigger issues that emerge in the name of duty and all of that, and literally using the same location and event. But man, in the hands of good writing versus bad writing and good direction versus bad direction, you want to talk about night and day. I think it'd be an interesting case study to watch From Here to Eternity and then watch Pearl Harbor and see how to and how not to kind of make this kind of drama about how because it's kind of said in Casablanca, right? The problems of three people don't amount to a hill of beans, you know, in the backdrop of crazy world events, right? And one movie did it so well. This did it so well. Everything felt so earned, and the characters felt so real and lived in. You know, that their lives felt very lived. And man, the other one tried and missed the mark by a mile. What an interesting case study in trying to rip something off, you know, 50 years later and sucking at it. Great movie. Lancaster was great also. I don't want to skip that part of the film. The Burt Lancaster really carried his role well. They have a conflicted, duty-bound NCO. It was great. I love this. I really appreciate it, guys. Catch you on the next one. See ya.